and roll, or more like to electric rock and roll. Electricity. Can you feel the electricity? Tessa, are you feeling electric?
I'm feeling staticky.
Staticky?
Yeah.
Electrified, staticky.
Electrified.
Those are great signals.
Great signals.
Great signals that they give out to the world.
Mm-hmm.
Electrifying.
Electricity.
Electricity. What is your electricity? What's your current?
Nice. Nice. Well done.
Nice.
Currently.
What is your current
state of mind? What is our current state of mind?
Our current state of mind is that we are just back from Kamloops.
Yes, and what a journey that was.
We were there for only like one night. Seems like we were gone a week, right?
Yeah. I mean, we packed for a week.
We packed for a week, but now we're back.
Yeah.
We're back in town.
It's like we teleported there, teleported back.
And then now we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Dave Frank, for being here. What's up, Carl? Yeah, we made it back in one piece. If you were some of the ones who followed our adventures like really tightly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like really tightly. We posted all the way through there and all the way back, huh, Tessa?
Yeah, the entire time. It's like you were right there with us, right?
Yeah, you guys were. And that is what we're going to be doing every time we go on a road trip. So make sure that you subscribe right here, right now, because I'm Piper.
And I'm Tessa.
And this is While You Wait, the podcast version of us. While you wait for your electric vehicle to charge, you listen to us. You can also watch us because this podcast is recorded live in a video and audio format. So it is as you wish, as long as while you wait, you are watching and listening. Awesome! A whole bunch of stuff happened when we were in Kamloops. We did a whole podcast on that. We call it a trip report, right?
Trip report.
It was in our PJ's trip report.
Yeah, it was something different. Shake it up a little bit. You know,
it's like our hotel uniform, the PJs.
Our hotel, motel, Holiday Inn uniform.
Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Plus, it was in Holiday Inn. What? Express. Super cool to go with our Tesla Model X.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely fantastic.
Everything happens for a reason, right, Tessa?
The universe was with us. It was showing us that it was a sign.
It's definitely a sign. So there was a lot of signs in Kamloops, so much so that we even got Fruit Loops and ate some of them. It was amazing. So if you want to tune in and listen to everything that happened in Kamloops, I suggest that you go check out our trip report, Kamloops edition. That is in our live podcast playlist that you can find on our YouTube channel, which we just changed the name.
Yes.
What? Okay, so we changed the name of our YouTube channel again. Again.
And we always change our minds.
It's the second time.
Yeah.
I mean, third time's a charm, they say. So we'll see. Maybe we'll change it. Maybe we won't change it.
All good things come in threes.
So what happened? Oh yeah.
So what happened?
That's true, because we're kind of like three musketeers. I mean, this is true. It's true. It works. Except for when you go to maybe like some amusement parks. Then it's weird. It's more like pairs. But we prefer threes anyways. Yeah. Okay, the thing is, so we were back there, and I lost completely my line of thought. So Merlot or Cabernet, because Dave Frank said Merlot or Cabernet. Tessa, you chose the wine. What is it? It was like
it was a blend.
It was like a Cabernet and something weird.
And either like a Shiraz.
It wasn't like a Sauvignon Cabernet. No, it was not Cabernet Sauvignon. It was like Cabernet Shiraz
or like a Merlot. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're having Oz check this out. People, do not go anywhere.
We bought it last week and I completely forgot. I didn't even look.
Oh, c'est Cabernet Franc.
Oh. Yeah, it was a Cabernet. Cabernet
Franc. And this is almost as old as Tessa, 2021. Such a young flower. Okay. This is a joke.
We'll keep this near.
But it's cool. Did you choose it because of the etiquette?
I really liked I've never had that blend before, and the label was great.
The label is great. So Mystic. Can you describe the label?
Mythic, yeah. So it's almost like
it's called Mythic.
Mythic Mountain. So it's a Mendoza. So it's an Argentinian wine.
Okay,
Mendoza,
hello everybody from Argentina. Do you guys have EVs over there? Tell us like in the live comment section. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was under $20, which was a great deal. And it's very fruity.
It is fruity.
And it has like a sea monster on it.
Yes,
and it's just cruising through the open seas. I don't know what sea he's in.
Don't
7
cry
seas.
for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. But we did, because we're not in Argentina. We are here live in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Back 2 basics.
We made it back home. Now, if you're following our adventures and you were tightly following, like we said, energetically following, we went to Kamloops and came back, and now we are back with this amazing podcast. We are going to talk about why do preppers love the Tesla models 2016. So, like anything before 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is their craze? Like, why are they drawn towards it? Why are they buying them? Yeah.
What's the big thing with prepping? If you are a prepper or if you know some preppers, now is the time to share with this video with all of them. Because this is going to get super interesting. We're going to dive right down deep, like as deep as those, like, they called, these places where the Doomsday prepper actually live? Bunkers.
Bunkers, yeah. Bunkers.
It's going to be as deep as a bunker, people.
And they still have Wi-Fi, so share it with your friends in bunkers right now.
That was crazy, because when we went through Kamloops, we did not have Wi-Fi, people. At one point, there was no Wi-Fi. That's awful.
Yeah, no, there was like a good, I timed it. It was like between different, like between our bars and actually when we had service, I think it was like 42 minutes in total that we were without service, and it was just the little circle going, and then it's like, you cannot load. Sorry, try again.
This is awful. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. We're trying this new thing where we post chaotically.
Yeah.
So if you're enjoying it, please go comment on all of our social media. We are on TikTok, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube, of course, because, well, you're probably listening to this on here. If you're not, it's because it was embedded somewhere else, so not to worry. It's good for our views. And if you are one of our dear Patreons, well, thank you so much for supporting us. Now, the big news. We changed our channel name. Yes, this did happen. Why does this happen? Well, we listen to you. Everybody who's there in the comment section, everybody who's been like, wait a sec, this is like, okay. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Tessa. So the thing is, we changed our channel name. First, it was Tessa Supercharger Review. Then it was Tessa Supercharger Adventures. And now what is it, Tessa?
2 girls, 1 electric car.
Yeah, 2 girls, 1 electric car. Okay, so we are slowly but surely changing all of our other social media. Some of them take longer than others because you have kind of this thing where you can't change it if you change it already, which we did like a week ago.
Yeah.
But not to worry, you can still find us if you use the keywords 2 girls, 1 electric car. You'll be able to find us. Plus, it's our faces, so it's very easy, right?
Yeah.
You'll
know.
Yeah, let's try to find like me, Piper, and Tessa, which is like blonde, witchy vibes, and then me, bubbly, tall, Playboy model body. You should be fine. You should find everything. If you're just listening to this, well, maybe that was a good time to go like search up for us.
Yeah. Check it out.
Check us out. Yeah, we look amazing together. Plus, okay, so we've been able to use our sandwich signs. Everybody and everything was great. We actually gained a few subscribers while we were out and about.
Yeah, we had some good interactions with the locals of Hope.
Yeah, of Hope. We hope we didn't traumatize anybody in Hope.
Hopefully not.
Because our style is kind of, it's kind of out there. It's kind of out there.
I mean,
in a good way.
In some good ways. Like, we got noticed a bit
we
in
get
smaller
noticed.
towns.
We get noticed. We got amazing compliments.
Yeah, but it was compliments. It was all good. No negativity.
No.
It was all positive. Like,
all positivity. Yeah. Why positive energy? Why charging? Why 2 girls, 1 electric car? What? Okay, thank you so much, Carl. Carl says, I see the Patreon page name change. Thank you for the link, by the way. Yeah, so if in your actually browser history or in your bookmarks, you bookmarked us, well, it's probably not going to work anymore because we did change our name for most social media and most things. So don't freak out. I mean, Tessa just put it right down there in the live comment section. It's there. Just click on it and rebookmark it. We're not saying it's not going to change anymore. It could happen.
But
it could
today,
happen.
this is what it is.
We don't know about tomorrow. Why? Because we are like listening to all of your feedback. Yes, you behind the camera or behind the actual headphones.
Yeah. Behind wherever you are.
We are taking in all this feedback. We hear you. We see you. We do like all that stuff for you and you do it with us. That's why this podcast is called While You Wait. And well, you allow us to entertain you. So thank you very much. And your comments mean a lot. Like, anywhere they are and anyhow they are.
Yeah.
This is what we take to kind of create the rest of their content, right?
Yeah, knowledge, just facts, advice, compliments, just what
we
we're doing
went
right.
to Kamloops because some person,
Aberdeen.
told us to go to Kamloops.
Yeah. And we were like, okay, like this is the only suggestion for our first trial that we can actually properly, implement. Like it was 4 hours away, so we're like, let's go. And
yeah, it wasn't like UK or or Texas was a bit far for a first trip.
Yeah, the whole point of a first trip was just to see what we did wrong and like what we can do better next time.
You don't go at a soiree like that. No, first time you do that with candles home. Yeah, so way safer. You don't know what's gonna happen.
No,
you need your first time to be soft and oily.
Yes.
So that's what happened. That was our first time.
Yes.
That was we popped our cherry for road trips.
We did. We were lubricated. We're now. This is why we deserve this.
Yeah, we deserve wine. Yeah, wine o'clock.
Wind down.
So, wind down, baby, wind down. So if you are here with us, well, please indulge, relax. This is a live podcast that after it's live, it goes in our podcast playlist on YouTube. The YouTube channel is called Two Girls
and One Electric Car.
Yeah. So go check it out, enjoy it, click it, share it, do whatever you want with it as long as you are talking about it. We have Carl who says, cheers. Will Garcia, hi, hugs. Thank you for the hugs, Will. So nice. How many charges did it get for you to get to the road trip? So from Vancouver to Kamloops, I can't say that thing, Quam, because in French it's so I kind of mixed them together.
But just loops.
Yeah.
Let's call it loops.
So Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. Yeah, so
how many charges, Tessa?
2 in total. Like we had to stop 2 times.
Yeah, but we actually stopped one time in Hope because after that it's like the huge highway and it was like raining and snowing and we didn't have winter tires and there was no internet. So we thought we were gonna not make it, right?
Yeah, there was a little touch and go there for a bit, a little jerky, but
yeah, a whole bunch of jerking happened. A whole bunch of jerking.
Not beef jerky. Oh, we got beef jerky too.
Beef jerky on the road.
Yeah, which is the best beef jerky ever.
That was so good.
It was really good.
Really expensive beef jerky.
Yeah, but it was we still have it. Like it's like a treat.
It said it was premium beef jerky.
It was premium slab.
Yeah, but it was cheaper than a steak, and there was like as much as a steak in there. Yeah. Because it's kind of like compressed beef jerky. Yeah. Why are we talking about beef jerky? Because we're talking about prepper stuff.
Yeah, dry food.
Dry food is one of the prepper things that you need. Like you need dry foods to be a good prepper.
Yeah.
So it took 2 charge, one in Hope, and then we did charge in actually Kamloops, but we didn't really need to until the next morning. But we kind of had to charge like close to there, so that's what we did.
Yep, it was halfway. It was about not halfway through. Yeah, it was halfway.
Yeah,
Hope was halfway.
Yeah, Hope was halfway, and then you're gonna be able to see this video on our channel. 2 girls, 1 electric car. Very shortly, if not maybe tomorrow at the time of this recording. So if you see the date and tomorrow is today, well, there you have it. It is there. Congratulations. Go look at it and enjoy it. Please don't forget to leave a comment, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And follow our journey. If you haven't seen any of the videos previously, go back. We have a chronological order of our videos, content, basically all of our content's there in a relatively sane order.
Relatively sane.
Yeah, relatively
sane. Yeah, as sane as Tessa and I can be on the road. Yes. Or in life in general.
We had a little mixture of chaos in there, but go check it out and then catch us in this one and then keep following.
Thank you, people. Thank you. Will Garcia says, I saw a Lucid on the road. Pretty sexy EV. Is the Lucid the new... Is it Hyundai or Pola? Who does the Lucid? Yeah. Who... Lucid, the Lucid. It's Lucid is like it's his own company. I wasn't sure. It's his own company.
It's a rock band.
Oh, it's a rock band. Okay, so they need to work on their SEO. They need to work on their SEO.
Street legal. Oh, it's
Lucid Motors. Okay, a Lucid is actually pure meets stealth. Ooh. Yeah, say that again.
Stealth.
Thank you. That was nice.
Oh,
that was nice. How much is it? Ooh.
96,800 Canadian.
Actually, the Model X is worth more. Yeah, we dominate, Tessa. We dominating.
We accelerate.
Ooh, we accelerate. I love it. We're gonna get all the dad jokes out of this show ever.
And we keep coming up with new ones too.
Yeah, just keep on following people.
Yeah.
You'll get them all. Plus, we're 2 girls, 1 car, electric car. Ooh.
Nice.
Now, okay, we are talking why do doomsday preppers or preppers or survivalists. I mean, you can use the hashtag you want. It doesn't matter. It still kind of means same but different. Why do they love the Tesla that are prior to 2016? You will get all that information in this podcast. If you have no idea what we're talking about, don't worry. Just Google it while we're talking about it and implement your comments all the way through, okay? It's going to be great. Will Garcia says it's $69K in the States. $69,000. So yeah, in Canadian dollars, it's always like 30% more, kind of, sort of, approximately.
Yeah.
Next is where is the next trip going to be? Thank you, Carl, for your question. Actually,
Good question.
not in Kamloops.
No Kamloops.
And south. Okay, so when we were at that rest area, that woman actually told us that sometimes it can snow in January over there. Like, in July. Yeah, January. That's a great lapsus. That makes just a lot of sense that it would snow in January.
Yeah, she said there's extreme weather.
Yeah.
So at any time, and she doesn't trust the weatherman, so we can't really prepare.
No, we can't prepare, which is not very good for us because, well, you're depending on us to give you amazing, entertaining, and insightful content on EVs all over the world. Because we have fans all over the world. So that being said, we had no idea that it would actually snow over there. We didn't think about this. We had no winter tires. We had no idea we would not have internet connection, like for a good hour, approximately. A good hour.
Yeah.
On and off. So those are things we need to actually kind of take into consideration because we are not going on vacation. We're actually going to produce content, make short videos, photos, all of that in the Tesla Model X while we are on the road. So that is all happening. Now, we will be definitely, possibly going more further down south, or at least not in the mountains, because mountains are high. We were at, what, like 836 elevation on our watches, meters?
Yep.
High. And that's why it was snowing, like literally snowing.
Ears were popping, elevation.
Yeah, ears were popping a lot.
Yeah.
Good thing Tessa had gum. We needed to chew on that a lot.
Popping.
Carl says your followers will be called X-Men now. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna need to find a name for you, but since we're always like changing the actual name of the channel, that's good.
Oh yeah, X-Men.
Yeah, because Taylor Swift has the Swifties. Lady Gaga has the little monsters.
Yes.
I mean, they all have kind of a name for their fans. So yeah, you're our fans. Just give us idea. Yeah. And then we'll do a poll later on and see what's winning right now. I mean, we are gaining popularity pretty fast.
We're on the upward.
We're going up that hill.
We're going up that hill. We're not going down.
Yeah, we
straight
are.
up.
We're using all that battery power.
Yeah, we're not depleting it though.
No. That's why we got wine. It's legal here, people, and we are not underage.
Or are we?
A little bit of ASMR for you there. Okay, amazing. So let's dive right in to this amazing... Oops, my computer. Here we go. This amazing subject, which is why do doomsday preppers or survivalists love Tesla's 2016 models and older? Okay. Let's start with the first thing that you need to know about these models. And if you've been paying attention and listening and watching this channel, you already know that the Teslas before 2016 that you did not change the battery have free electricity.
And free internet.
What does that mean?
Free internet as well.
And free internet. So what does that mean? That means that any Tesla supercharger you go to, you can actually charge free of charge.
Brilliant.
Charge for a charge. Yeah, this is great. Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
And by doing so, well, you also have free internet in the Tesla. So if you are a doomsday prepper or a prepper and you do purchase yourself a Tesla Model X or any model prior 2016, and if you have like things you want to say, please do add it in there. Well, you will be able to benefit from this free electricity at every Tesla supercharger in the whole entire Northern America hemisphere, and that is over 50,000 superchargers.
Yes.
So that's a lot of electricity.
That's a good amount.
Plus, like we said earlier, every house, every building has electricity. Unless you're kind of off the grid, but like off the grid, you won't have gas either. You're gonna be off the grid, so it doesn't matter.
No. You can just have you can use solar. You can use any natural.
Exactly. You can even have a
energy
bicycle
source.
pedal and recharge a battery with it.
You can work out and
electrify your life. This is a thing.
Yes, it's
So
a real thing.
We have Christopher S. who's there, who says Storm does have control of lightning. Well, great to know.
Ooh, yeah, and like we need lightning power.
Yeah.
We need like Frankenstein. Dr. Frankenstein when he has like the lightning and he creates that power. He uses power from lightning as well.
Well, since we're talking about energy and all that, so you think you guys should be called the Stormies? But that's a bit Stormy Daniels. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm good with that. No.
No. Yeah. No.
Okay, maybe let's not do that one. Okay, thanks. Carl says, I never knew that. Amazing. Thank you. Max Power. Hey, hello, Max. And then Will Garcia said, but if it's a doomsday situation, the chargers might not be working. Well, if it's a doomsday situation, I mean, the gas is still not going to be there either. You need to extract the gas. So that is why solar would be better. All of these type of energies that you can use, like a solar battery, a solar like panel, and then put that energy into a battery pack, into like battery cells, and then transfer it would be way better than actual gasoline.
Yeah.
So that's what we think, and that's what we think like the Doomsday Prepper should start thinking about.
Yeah, and like compatibility, because older Tesla models actually have, they're more compatible with aftermarket modifications or off-grid setups. So you can actually, so it would be easier and more compatible, like a puzzle piece. So you wouldn't have to, worry about getting new stuff. Like you can just put a solar panel, like anything can like connect to it. So yeah, and these are 2016 and under.
2016 and under. So see, if you have information about that, let's just drop it in the live comment section. I'm Piper.
And I'm Tessa.
And we are talking about why do preppers love the Teslas prior to 2016. Yeah. Where are the EVs?
EVs.
So we call them EVs.
Oh. Yeah, so the fans would be called the EVs.
Cute.
Where
I
are
like
the
that.
EVs?
That's cool.
Yeah, where are the EVs? That's nice. We can like
Where are
rebrand the
EVs at?
Oh, EVs, nice. I like it, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay,
I'm
so
in.
far, Max, thanks. You're in?
I'm in.
In.
So
Yeah. Our listeners are the EVs. Just like when I say like, hi, EV people.
Yeah.
Same but different.
EV lovers.
Yeah, EV lovers. We're going to call you EVs. This is
Hey,
super,
EVs.
super cool. It's short. It's nice.
We get it.
Yeah.
And it's straight. We love it.
And Christopher says, great, hard to get gasoline in the apocalypse. Better to have solar plus EV. Well, thank you, Christopher, for
Exactly.
sharing your actual like
Exactly.
opinion and mindset on this. So far, yeah, Carl says also we have solar farms local here doing electric supplies.
Cool. Then you can customize your life for a potential survival
Yeah.
mode.
Around EV.
Survival capabilities.
Of course, everything is going to be hard to get and to fetch in the event of like a crisis, like an apocalypse.
Yeah, but this is why you're prepped, right?
Exactly.
You want to be prepared for this.
So you can get your Tesla, and you can also get a battery pack that you can regenerate, and you can have a way for you to actually regenerate that. And so far, like solar or wind would be two things that would be greatly available, especially the way climate change is going. Like solar is a thing because there's a lot of droughts and there's a lot of wind and there's a lot of things that are happening.
But yeah, they're easily accessible.
Harvestable
right now.
by us humans.
We have a radio that
Yeah,
Oh,
we even
radio.
have a little radio that is solar in like the Doomsday bags that I have here.
The Doomsday bags.
Yeah, the Doomsday bags.
I need to see this.
And so you need to crank it. So this is already the type of of course you're gonna need to eat a sandwich and crank it, but it has solar power.
Crank
and
that soldier boy.
Crank that. And if ever you don't have solar power, you can just crank it. So you can use your muscular energy or your kid's energy. I don't know. Like the guy that does CrossFit, you ask him.
It's a good workout too.
Yeah. This is perfect. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Carl says, Piper, I have a question that I thought about today. Do you have a special home charging system? Okay, Carl, thank you very much for asking this. Yes, most people who have EVs actually do choose to call an electrician. Because don't do this yourself. If you want to do like the 220 volts. So that's what we have here for ovens and washer dryers, mostly dryers.
That's typical homes.
Yeah, this is the big plug. It's the big plug usually.
Mm-hmm.
So you call an electrician, and they do sell those charging stations. So you can get that rewired in your home, in your garage, or in your parking, wherever that is. And that way, you're gonna get this supercharge, like way better than on the 110, which that will take you, like, it takes me about 3 days to recharge my Tesla Model X on the 110 power. So that's a big difference. Whereas if I would have like 220, I think it would maybe 24 hours.
24 hours?
Like 24 hours.
Like full plugged in. Like
on 2020. Again, it's on the 220, sorry. Again, the superchargers can give you even more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is 650 like kilowatt. Like it's crazy. So that is even faster. Right now, depending on the situation that you are in, if you live in a building or if your car is in a parking spot in a building or in a parking like space, you might not be able to do that because you need like there's special laws. Here in Vancouver we have stratas. In other provinces or states they have different things. So of course, if you have a home, that is way better. Also, cost of electricity will be way lower if you have your own home, and you can manage your electrical costs depending on like the usage, the time of day, and like supplement with a battery, like we said, and things like that. So that would be the best way to do it. If you're in the city, unfortunately, it's not as good because you can't really charge in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. Well, you can until you get a note saying you can't, just like I did.
Yeah. Was it a nice note? Like, what kind of note was it?
No, it was not a nice note. No, it was not a nice note.
No. I mean, you could leave a nice. Everyone should leave a nice note.
Yeah, why should you leave a nice note? It's because people are jealous because you got an EV, so you plug it, and then they're like, "Well, you're not paying like electricity." Well, this is a garage for everybody. Some people are plugging sometimes, like their vacuum, the things to wash and clean their cars. So I have an EV. It's gonna cost like not even $20 per month. Like just charge me $20 per month.
Yeah, just give me the time of day, and I'll give you $20.
Yeah,
all good.
Exactly. Plus, I mean. It's mandatory on new constructions in I know in Vancouver and in most of Canada to have EV plugs. Like on new constructions, new parkades and things like that, they have to have some. It is like it's the law.
And how many do they have to have? Like there must be.
It depends on like the law. I think it's a proportion.
Okay, yeah, the proportion. So they have to have like
they have to have that. And even there's a Safeway actually that is near Davie, so in Vancouver downtown, and it's a new Safeway. And every time I go there, there's a whole bunch of parking spots for EVs, but they also have all of the parking spots that are next to the wall have plugs.
Cool.
And it's plugged like for just like a random like plug, so you can just plug whatever you want.
In.
Just plug
it in.
You have your own wire, your own stuff, because you have an EV. You just plug it in. That's it.
Yeah. Cool.
You plug it in.
Plug it in.
Yeah. Okay. So cool. I will check the neighborhood's garage and have a look. Yeah, please do. Please do. Christopher says, look up incentives in your area. I was able to get a charger for free after rebates. So that's another very interesting thing. If you already have an EV or if you have an hybrid and you need a charger, maybe like your BC Hydro or your something like that is gonna give it to you. So thank you, Christopher. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, right on.
We have Dave Frank who says, what satellite capabilities does your Tesla have? That's
a great question.
That's good. Yeah, because I have no idea actually, Dave, what satellite capabilities.
We have
because our watches have satellite capabilities. I mean, that's pretty much it. The car, like it's a 2016. It gets internet and it knows where it is because of the GPS.
Yeah,
but apart from satellite, like it knows where it is. So if ever the car or the car was to change. I can look at the app and see where it's parked right now, so it knows things. But does it connect to satellite? That I don't think. Exactly. If there's no internet, it's not gonna work. So it kind of pings on the internet, and the internet is free for the Tesla.
Yeah.
Before that. Now getting back to Doomsday Preppers. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm Piper.
And I'm Tessa.
And you're listening to While You Wait, the podcast made to entertain you and also educate you while you wait to charge your EV. Or while you're waiting for your friend to charge their EV.
Or waiting in general.
We accept all types of waiters here.
even in the restaurants.
No problem. So this podcast is actually on our main channel, which is called Two Girls, One Electric Car. And you can find it there anytime you want it. Make sure that you add it to your favorite playlists on your very own Google account or YouTube account so that you can come back to it later, because we are posting a lot of new episodes. Yeah.
Every day, all the time.
And Tessa just actually dropped the link in the live comment section. If you haven't already subscribed, do subscribe right now, because if you don't,
or else the world's gonna end.
I
Bad
knew it.
karma.
I knew it. It's always that. It's always that.
Yeah, but just for you, no one else.
Okay, wonderful. Tessa, give me another one. Give me another one.
All right.
So we are going over
Let's do it.
everything and every reason why preppers love Teslas that are 2016. When we're talking Teslas, of course we're talking Teslas, but it can be any other electric car, but the Tesla have some better advantages than other electric cars for preppers. First things, like we said already, free electricity. Yeah, free electricity on all Tesla supercharger batteries station and the battery until you change the battery. Free internet. You can actually access internet from your car. So that means that you can, if you have an inverter, if you have special plugs, we plugged the cooler all the way through,
Yeah,
and
we
that
did.
went fine.
And we had not a chicken in it, but we had
we had sandwiches.
We tested it, so next time we go out on the road,
we can put a
chicken in it.
Yeah, so we did it before we actually could not do it, like the chicken thing. So
Yeah,
yeah, we don't want
exactly.
salmonella.
We know it works.
Yeah, no, we're safe. We know it's fine. Everything's good, people.
Yeah, so the extended range. So with free electricity, preppers could potentially charge their Tesla more frequently, extending the range and flexibility for travel, exploration, or evacuation if necessary. And they also have barter potential. So they could barter.
What is that?
So they can exchange in a post-apocalyptic scenario where electricity is scarce. Having access to free electricity and owning a Tesla could become valuable assets for bartering with others in the community.
Okay, so you could, so you could be like, you have gas, there's no more gas, I have a Tesla.
What up?
And you can
Told you. Told you so.
Told you.
What?
Plus it is true that if you are in your Tesla and you're living in your Tesla, we're talking like Doomsday, we're talking like Mad Max but EV version. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
This is definitely what we're talking
We
about.
always come to this. I love it.
Yeah. So
Gibson needs to feature that.
Yeah, we need Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Okay. Mad Max electrified. You call us, Mel. You call us.
Electric Road.
Electric Road.
Yeah.
Here for you, man.
We
Yeah.
got the script.
We have everything you need. It's all in here in our heads. Yay, awesome. So if you're an EV hater, if you are a prepper,
Troll.
but you've never actually used EV, well, you're missing out. So make sure that you send your friends here, yourself, and be in that live comment section and tell us all about it. Now, because everything that you own is kind of battery charged.
Yeah.
Everything. Your computer, your toothbrush, your coffee machine. If it's not actually electrically powered, it's because, you're going to do it by hand. It's going to be a manual press or like a pressure thing for coffee or a pressure thing for bubble water. But if not, it will definitely come from electricity. Our world is electricity now. You might be like, oh my God, but what happened if there's no more electricity? Well, that was before when we had candles. Now we have electricity, so everything we own is kind of electric.
Yeah. You can wind. You can wind anything. Anything right now you can technically wind. Like that clock.
To get electricity.
Yeah, so you can strap a solar panel to that clock.
As long as you have like a winder that stores energy, and then this energy is redirected towards the piece of equipment you want to power, well, then it's fine. But your Tesla is actually a huge, enormous battery. So you can still have your cell phone, you can still have access to internet, you can still have your coffee in the morning. Everything can run on the Tesla. You don't even need a gas generator.
No, you can have a battery powered generator
Exactly.
too, which you can wind up.
You can buy extra battery.
Extra
Yeah.
batteries. This is the prepping. That's part of the prep. Like
That's
you got all these batteries, and then eventually you can do the wind, and then you become more
Self-sufficient.
Self-sufficient.
Exactly.
You'll figure it out as you go along, and you get better at prepping.
Definitely better at prepping.
Yeah.
Better at prepping. Okay, so people, tell us what you think about this. What do you think about owning a Tesla that is 2016 or older to do doomsday prep. Now, if you know some preppers, or if you have ever done like a doomsday prep bag, or if you are ready with some actual equipment in your house, because the government does tell you to be ready for at least 2 weeks, minimum 3 days.
And sometimes they might not, though. It might just happen one day and you gotta go.
Yeah, so you have to have a few of the essentials. You have to have those things. Ideally, you would have a Tesla, but if you don't, I mean, so let's go over like some of the points that we have here accordingly to the preppers. So what do the preppers do and how much they need? Tessa, you said that in the USA, how many preppers do we have approximately in the USA?
So in a recent study survey, roughly 1/3 of the U.S. adult population now identifies as preppers, spending some $11 billion annually to hedge against a breakdown of society. So that figure is up from just 6% 15 years ago.
Wow, that's a lot. So $11 billion. I mean, and we're probably not even counting Tesla in there.
No.
But okay, so if there's $11 billion and 1/3 of the population is doing this, do you feel yourself like you're a doomsday prepper or a prepper? In some sense, on the spectrum, let's do a little poll. Let's see.
Yeah, let's do a poll.
Who identifies as a prepper? Do you identify?
Would you consider yourself a prepper if you have a bag prepped?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
you
prepper.
fall. There's a category. There's like probably a spectrum. You know, it's like there's a spectrum of like, you know, you have you're prepped in a way, but you're not going like you have a whole like.
I don't have like a 2 weeks.
No.
I don't have like fresh water. That I don't have. But I do have a bag, so I am prepped for about 2 to 3 days.
You're not living off grid right now, like
No.
in a bunker. You know, you have like a fortress. You have like tripwires and stuff, like where
Exactly.
you
I
know
don't-
guns, ammunition,
No.
canned foods. You can your own
I
foods.
have
You
a
have
few.
gardens,
I have
sustainable
food. I have food.
food, chickens.
Not chickens. Yeah, exactly. Not that thing. Not the
Like,
garden.
those
not the
guys.
chickens.
Yeah, and they have like, and they just have like an air
Oh yeah, the air vent and all
the
that.
air vent. They have like a whole like or an agricultural thing. They have like greenhouses.
to be really independent and off the grid.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not at that level, and I'm not
Not yet.
asking you if you're at that level, but so for you then, people who said no, do you feel like a prepper is how far on the spectrum do you need to be a prepper? Like really, how far do you need to actually? Oh yeah, so that's my prepper bag. That's my prepper bag. So how much of a prepper would you consider yourself? Yeah, Tessa, you can open it and kind of go crazy since you don't know what's in there. Cool. Let's get your reaction from this and let's see. Now, all the stuff I have in my doomsday prep bag could actually serve to any prepper. So it should definitely be in your car, in your house, somewhere. But if you need to add to that, please do, because you need kind of a doomsday bag in your car, because usually to flee a city, especially a city, you will need to go with your car. If you live in like a rural area, you most certainly might already be kind of okay in most situations, unless like it's a climate crisis change or something. But if you live in a rural area, you're going to need to evacuate. And when you evacuate, you're going to take your car, if you have a car. But you don't want to leave your doomsday prep bag usually in your car, because it's going to weigh a lot and you're going to like have to pay more electricity and things like that. But if you have the Tesla that is 2016 or
Where are the zippers?
before, oh, it's right here. Okay, yeah, they might be hidden. Where is it? Yeah, okay, so you just need to undo this.
Oh, that one. Okay.
There we go. There's one here.
There it is.
Yeah, so Tessa is actually gonna go over my doomsday bag, which is not a big bag. I mean, it's like a pack sack. Like it's a good amount pack sack, okay? So what we got in here, Tessa? Give us a tour. Give us a tour. Okay, so those are important documents. So copies on my passport. We'll not open that.
They're waterproof and fireproof, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So copies of passport and important documents, and there's money in there too, in cash. In case, in case.
Mac and cheese, dried foods.
Well, it's gonna be like crazy, so I want comfort food. Why would you go and eat like vegetables? There would be none, unless I find like somebody else. So that is
Southwestern style masa with beef. It's cool. You just add water and it's...
Exactly. You just add water and it's ready. Is it gonna be great? Maybe not, but I mean, it's good. Oh yeah, so a can of soup. This is a Campbell's beef legume. So this it says earthy vegetable beef, seasoned lean beef in mouth-watering beef broth. Oh, there was my other bottle. So this is a great bottle that actually keeps cold or hot. I love this one. Seriously, this is a great. I thought I put some milk in there when I was like, oh, but no, it was in my Doomsday bag. So this is great. It doesn't filter or anything like that, but not to worry. I mean, this is the beginning. Oh, a bandana.
Just in case you join a gang.
Yeah.
Represent, or you can hide yourself.
Yeah, or for sandstorms, but I prefer the gang. I prefer the gang. So Tessa, you're part of the red crew now. Cool. I mean, there's gonna be an EV gang and a gas gang in the Doomsday world. They will. Yeah. So Tessa just got out one of these little actual. Well, how do you call it? Is it bandana? One of these bandanas, red bandana. What else have we got? Cup of soup. Cup of soup, very important. You know that in actual in chicken, they say there's like stuff in there that is good for you. It's like immune system. Oh, some masks.
Just in case there's a.
Well, this COVID, you know, COVID. So mask. Yeah. They're not N95, but they're like, yeah, okay, like before that. More masks. This, what's that?
Vector.
So it's a protein bar, but not the cereal. Protein bar. It's probably still not good. I mean, I did all of this during the pandemic because I freaked out like everybody. So I read a whole bunch of things on how to be ready, and they were talking about like nuclear war, and then there was a war in Ukraine.
It was still probably edible, but I'm just...
A lot of people say that stuff is actually like, it's Doomsday. So
they have to say it. They have to put
else,
a date, but it should be fine.
If you have nothing else, I'm sure that this Vector bar, I will eat it.
Okay.
I will eat it. I'll just dip it in the soup. And it's going to be great.
This is probably my favorite.
Oh, what are those?
Haribo.
There's Haribo gummies.
Little gummy
I
bears.
did some with my contacts. I was like, if you need a little bit of sugar energy, they're very hard right now. Maybe you just swallow it and you let it dissolve.
And I'm guessing there's just let it dissolve.
In your stomach.
Yeah, or you can boil some water.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Let it dissolve and you just need that sugar.
And you just need that sugar.
There's only one pack.
One pack. But
Survival guide. Okay,
yeah, but it's one pack. Like it's one pack sack per person.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be my rations.
Okay, perfect. And how long? Okay, so there's some clothes in here. I'm not gonna pull out everything, but there's like a first aid kit, like gauzes, and like you know if you get hurt on the mission.
I got some contacts in there, toilet paper.
Cool.
I mean, and I put like my clothes in an actual like plastic bag.
Nice.
I mean, so that
you can reuse the plastic bag.
Yeah, that way, like I have a little actual garbage. I don't know. Is it in there? Oh, I have Q-tips. I love Q-tips.
So how long do you think you could survive with this one pack?
Oh, if I ration well, I think I can survive maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I even have a toothbrush in there.
Nice.
Hey, I even have something for my skin. I'm such a lady. This is like
I see you in the river, the Dove soap.
Exactly.
Just like just like survival, but you're still exfoliating.
Yeah, this is my exfoliator.
You know what? Even if it's the apocalypse, you gotta take care of yourselves, people.
You have to. Hey, I found another pack. Oh no, it's the same one. Same gummies.
Only one. We'll put more in there.
Okay, so don't freak out, people. The radio must be in my other Doomsday bag. Yeah. So I got 2, like 1 per person. You can't just have 1 Doomsday bag for 2 people. If you have kids, though, oh my god, that could be crazy. So we have here Christopher who says, wouldn't a PHEV be the best since you could operate off battery and gas? Okay, so please, we need more descriptions because I have no idea what a PHEV is. So drop in the live comment section. If you know, just write a comment. Thank you very much. Identification and cash. Yeah, I do feel like identification don't matter that much, but it depends. Like if you're in a country and war sparks and then they want to get you out of there, usually they're going to ask like what nationality you are, so we keep you there or not. So I thought it would be cool to kind of, have my Canadian identification. Later off, I might just change if, the problem arises with Canadians. After that, we have Carl who says, I like the idea of a 2016. Yeah, well, because again, it is like free electricity. It's free electricity. So Tessa is actually taking that bag back to where it belongs. Okay, Tessa is coming back. She's coming back. Don't worry, she'll be right back on the microphone very, very soon. I lack too many things to be a prepper. Yeah, okay. As we said, there is a spectrum of prepping. Like I have what is called maybe a 3-day bag, but I could survive off of it 2 weeks. If I really like, if I chill. I do like a monk. I just a little bit.
Just meditate.
Yeah, I meditate in my car.
Fast in the car.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
You just have.
I watch YouTube.
Yeah, meditation.
I do
Mondays.
nothing. A few movies, videos. I mean, if 1/3 of the population identifies as preppers, what is preppers? And that is the bigger question. Because here in Vancouver, I mean, I'm pretty sure almost 1/3 of the population has a Tesla. So do they identify as preppers? I mean, EV
maybe
is new-ish in comparison to other cars. So some we could say are early adopters. Some did decide to get actual EV cars, yes, for the environment and for the footprint implications.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
Yep. But preppers, this could be your golden ticket right here.
No. Okay, recap. So I'm Piper.
And I'm Tessa.
And we are here on While You Wait, the podcast that you listen to while you wait for your EV to charge or for any other, appliances.
While you wait in line at a roller coaster.
Exactly. You can listen to us anywhere, anyhow, because the podcast is recorded live, but then it is put into a wonderful playlist on our YouTube channel, which is called Two Girls,
One Electric Car.
Nice. Okay. Now the thing is, we're talking why do preppers love the Tesla 2016? Why do they love it? Super easy. We're going to go more into details, but so far, they love it because it's free electricity and any Tesla superchargers. Electricity is widely available, especially in North America. You can kind of find a plug anywhere, so it's very easy. Once your Tesla is fully charged, it becomes this huge battery that can power pretty much any of your appliances. Don't go crazy and tell me you're going to put a dryer on there. Like, come on, people. But the rest can do. Like the rest can totally do. A little cooler, a microwave, a little oven.
Like you're gonna have to live a minimalist life in this time.
Yeah.
If there's
you have a car to live in.
Yeah.
You can't bring your whole entire fridge.
No.
This is not gonna happen.
No, but you're gonna live simply. But the Tesla maybe in the future, any electric vehicle will allow you to actually live.
Be self-sufficient.
Be self-sufficient and and live off grid.
Plus the Tesla, some of them have the actual how we say the biohazard function, which will allow you to be able to breathe safely within your car. Well, at least when you sleep, this could be good. To get a little bit of oxygen while you sleep, and then the rest of the day be like. Yeah, the forest fires here in Vancouver have been crazy.
Yeah.
So a little breath of fresh air actually is really good for you.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And masks don't really do it. So just imagine just sitting comfortable.
Yeah, the Dyson mask does it.
If you need to go hunt or something.
But even these N95s, they're great because they don't let anything in, but they don't give you necessarily fresher oxygen. They don't give you that. The Dyson mask, because it's battery powered, it kind of filters the air and gives you this fresh air. But if not, you're just breathing off a mask, so it's a bit different. And you recharge it with your Tesla.
Perfect.
Yeah, the Dyson mask. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And how long when they go out? Let's say you're going out to. Are we talking about actual apocalyptic or when you need
possibly?
These? Yeah.
Possibly.
So if something's in the air, whatever.
Yeah.
How long does it last outside?
Yeah, I think it's a good 2 hours. The battery for the Dyson, headphones and mask.
Cool.
But I don't know if you do them conjointly because there's headphones in there, noise canceling headphones, and the actual mask. So let's Google this. Let's Google. While Tessa is Googling, let me read some of you guys' comment. I have solar and food storage, but not really for the apocalypse. Well, if you have it, you have it. So you can use it whenever you want, whether it's apocalypse or Sunday. Or before it passes due, my bag, my Doomsday bag. You need a paper map that has charging stations on it. That's actually pretty good, Dave. That's really good because if ever we do lack internet, like what happened when we were between... Yeah, we do need a paper map with some coordinates and probably a boussole. Well, in case there's no more internet, we will know where the chargers are located. Yeah, we're gonna print that. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, this is cool. Nice. So do we know how long this Dyson mask can run?
It says it can go 12 months without if you change the filter, but it doesn't say like the charge.
The battery.
Yeah, 12 hours.
12 hours.
That's good.
That's
Based on
good. 12 hours.
12 hours of daily use.
And that is a pure air. Now it doesn't.
99%.
It doesn't do like COVID and stuff like that. Now it's not for these type of particles. It's more for carbon monoxide and other like heavy metal and like impurities in the air, just like forest fires and things like that. That is really good for. What it is not good for is anything that would be, let's say, like the COVID. So anything that would be like that type,
like germs.
Yeah, exactly. Airborne viruses, because it is not a perfect seal.
They can slip in.
It doesn't seal. It doesn't seal. It just go over. It doesn't seal.
Yeah, you can still get sick.
Yes, but you will breathe fresher air, and if there's the apocalyptic and there's nobody near you, maybe that's great.
Yes.
Maybe that's better than nothing.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, because of all the wildfires that are happening in British Columbia, and it's just in Canada in general. I mean, last year was awful for that. We're in 2024 right now. 2023 was crazy, the summer of 2023. And they're saying that this summer is going to be even hotter. So that means more wildfires, a lot more. And did you know that also wildfires don't necessarily extinguish themselves? They just go kind of, it's not dormant, but they stay underneath. So because there are roots underneath, like the earth and all that, so the fire stays there even during the winter times. And then as soon as it gets hotter, it just kind of resurfaces. So some wildfires actually stay active for a really long time. Now, that's some very interesting things to think about, because if it's getting warmer and warmer, well, some of those wildfires are going to stay more active, and then it's just going to be more and more. And when we actually drove to Kamloops, there's a lot we could see, really, like, because it's near Kelowna and all of Fraser Valley, which burned very drastically last year. We could see those trees that were like scarred and burned and
scarred. Yeah, they went through something.
They did.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, it was a lot, but it was all. Did you see how like that was a good like few kilometers?
Yeah,
like good few kilometers that they were just.
And there was like no leaves or nothing on the trees. I don't know if that was from last year or that from the years before, because it has been happening like recurrently.
Yes.
But these are things we need to think about. So thank you everyone who actually did the poll. This was great. So do you identify as a prepper? 62% of our viewers, listeners say
EVs.
No. And 37 say yes. Now, of course, it depends on like your level. Like we say, it's the spectrum, I think, of prepping.
Yeah, and like what... There's extreme and there's moderate, right?
Exactly.
For low key.
I would say I'm moderate because like I'm not really like if we're talking prepper, that means you need to be prepared.
You at least have something just in case of emergency.
Exactly. And a little something. So I would say I'm maybe like on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I'm a 2.
Yeah.
I'm like a 2. Plus, I've got some knowledge and I've got like a few things.
You're resourceful.
Yeah, I'm resourceful. So I think I would be pretty good.
Yeah, but that's what a prepper is. It's just using resources, being resourceful, being prepared, and like just in case you watch the news, you listen to the news, you read up, so you know kind of what's going on in the world, and you're ready for, and then you can make your decision when that time comes.
When that arrives. Yeah. And you need to be like an early adopter of some of these things. So that is why I got a Tesla Model X. Because first things first, well, it's an SUV. It's a 2016, so free electricity. And then all the other stuff that you can do as a prepper in there. So you can really convert this as your battery, but also as your home. And that's how you need to think about it as a prepper. Is that it's cool to go in the countryside somewhere and prep there. But what if the thing happens there? You need to be able to move.
And then you get some random people coming up to you and you're just like, and they're like, we need help. We need help. And they're like, zombies. And you're just like, or just randoms. And you're like, I can't trust you. I don't know who you are. Like, I prepared myself. You clearly didn't. And like you have your shotgun at the point. Like you're just like every time. And they're just like, please help us. And you're just like, no. Get out of here. You should have bought a Tesla.
Yeah, exactly. Tell them Tesla.
Yeah. And I'm just like, and then we get the Cybertruck involved in here. And then you're and then you roll up with your Cybertruck. Then the prepper would be like, yeah, you're welcome. Come on in. I got some canned foods.
Yeah. It's gonna be like a Tesla code.
Yeah, the Tesla code of apocalyptic
Oh
Tesla
my,
code.
for sure.
Yeah, it's like
We
they're
need
gonna
to
have like a sign.
that domain.
Yeah, this will be like the sign too. Like, you know, it's
That
just
is
like
a sign.
I come in X.
Yeah, I come in X. I
Yeah.
come in X.
I come in peace, but the same thing. X. Yeah.
Awesome. Because Tessa, you were telling me about like these awesome other things. Like
yeah.
there are names. The preppers have codes for things, so we need our
Oh,
own
yeah.
codes. Like this is exactly what you did. We come in X. That's like the code
Yeah.
for the actual EV preppers, not the gasoline preppers.
Yeah. So yo-yo is yo-yo means like you're on your own.
Oh,
Yo-yo, it's like you're on your own.
You're on
like
your
like
own.
you're like you're dragging me behind. Like sorry, you're on your own.
you're on your.
Unfortunately, like humanity
Here.
comes to it's like Lord of the Flies up in here. Like you're on your own, son, or woman, or anyone.
It's
No gender,
Wow.
genderless. No, it doesn't even matter at that point.
You're on your own.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Love it.
Okay, so they have all of this like
Yeah.
special lingo. If you know some special lingo of the preppers, and if you know some special lingo that is exactly related to EV and prepping, like more like battery, having internet connection during an actual like apocalypse or something awful, do tell us. In the live comment section and in the comment section on our YouTube channel, which is called Two Girls, One Electric Car. And this is the podcast while you wait, because while you wait to charge your EVs, we are actually entertaining and educating, and you are making all of this possible by supporting us on our Patreon, which has the same name. Two Girls, One Electric Car.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop that link real quick.
Okay. Tessa's gonna drop that link, so make sure that you get in there. Carl says rated X.
Nice.
Yeah, super cool. Max Powers says, but you are going to be charging your EV at the electric station. Where does the station get its power from? That's what is super interesting.
You're not gonna kill everything at once.
Exactly. They're not going to, you can't kill all power sources all at the same time. And since the power is possibly, probably coming from close, I mean, it's not going to like all go down at the same time, especially not the power grid. Okay. But gasoline, even today, like they take trucks, and you need the trucks to fill in the gas station.
Yep.
It's usually not connected to a pipeline right away, but I'm pretty sure that the way the structure is for electricity, it will be a bit more sustainable, like further down the road. Because if you don't get a truck to come with an actual gas supply, there will be none. So
That's why you need your paper map in case.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love this idea.
That's
Yes,
why you need
paper
the paper
map.
mat, just like Dave Frank said. In case, you don't have access to internet, you can still go to the closest charging station. And I don't know which ones are kind of more self-sufficient, these superchargers out there. But also you can just like take a literal plug and plug your car in any outlet of any house that you feel might have electricity. And, they can see you or not. That depends how like stealth mode you are.
Stealth mode.
Yeah.
They got a generator.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
if they have a generator, you
Yeah.
can plug it.
Still stealthy.
Extension cord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just need an extension cord
And
and
that's
you're
part
good
of the
to go.
that's part of the prepped to-do list or to bring list.
Yeah.
Extension cord.
Oh, definitely.
Exactly.
Done.
Definitely
Check. Done.
extension cord. If you
Yep.
are one of those EV
The
preppers,
longest, just keep connected.
the
them.
longest extension cord possible.
yeah.
And the toughest, it needs to resist snow and all that stuff. Because we
Yeah.
were in snow today.
You never know what the world's gonna be.
You never
You never know
know.
how nature's gonna react.
This is crazy.
But yeah, so I actually have something here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, preppers who rely solely on gasoline-powered vehicles may encounter several disadvantages if things, take a turn for the worse.
Yeah, like what?
So yeah, there's like limited fuel supply, of course,
Yeah.
like peak oil and all that stuff. So
Oh yeah, peak oil. So we
Yeah.
talked about this a little bit earlier, but just the two of us. So what is peak
Yeah.
oil exactly?
So it's just the depletion of oil, over time. It's not like I would say it's like a prepper mentality that they,
Okay.
eventually oil
There will
might.
be no more oil.
Yes, and
So
there's-
no more
there's-
petroleum.
Yes.
So it would not be intelligent if you're prepping to only prep with gasoline.
Yeah, because
Because
eventually.
there's a chance there's no more.
Yeah, and also people get violent with gasoline and oil. Like
You can't make gasoline, but you can make electricity.
Yeah, you can't
Yes.
make
Yeah,
gasoline
you
on your
can't-
own.
you can't ride a
can't-
bike and make gas. I mean, you can, I guess. I mean,
but not that type of gas.
oh no.
Nice.
LOL.
No, not that type of gas. So, but it's true. You can make your very own electricity is way more easier.
Oh, yeah, so you can make your own electricity.
You're good. Laugh it out. But it's gonna be fine.
Yes.
Okay. So Douglas says, what if the catastrophe is an EMP from a sun flare or a comet? Totally true. Truly true. So there, in both scenarios, I mean, in the gasoline scenario and in the EV scenario, there is a chance on both sides. On both sides, most certainly there's a chance. Oh, a phone, whatever phone. So yeah, Douglas, you have a good point. I mean, you can't just be a prepper and be prepping for only like one thing. Of course, it's not about preppers or like the art of war.
Oh.
They prep for everything. They think about everything. So there's no way that somebody's going to choose just EV. What we're saying though is that since EVs are kind of a newer thing, it would be really clever to have like an EV mobile. and we're talking like a Tesla that you can charge and use as a battery pack. Just like your car can be your very own generator, can be your very own battery pack, can maybe even, like we said, generate the power for your house.
Yes.
Because it's electricity. So you need to think about it like that. I'm not saying that you don't use gas as a prepper. I'm sure preppers have thought about everything anyways.
They probably have both sometimes. Like if they're really like just like, I don't know where the world's going to end up. Like,
Yeah.
They have both. EMP detector.
Oh,
yeah.
an EMP detector.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely need that in your
Yeah, like
doomsday
We
prepper.
need to work on that. I think
We need to work on that?
We need to EMP detector.
EMP detector, just like a radar detector for the
Elon
police.
Musk's gonna buy us.
Same thing. Yeah, Elon Musk will
Yeah.
buy us because then all the Tesla cars are just going to stop working.
In his Tesla.
Yeah.
But again, if all of that stops working, then of course all of that stops working. So it doesn't make any sense. It's just like if there's no more petroleum, just a bit like in Mad Max. Well, now we're not in a Mad Max era. If there's no more petroleum, we're just going to switch to EV. Like so in both those scenarios, there is a solution so far. In those two scenarios, there's a smaller scenario where both of those solutions are not possible, where you would have like no EV at all and no gasoline. Like those are two completely different power sources. Like you get the electricity from something completely different. You can get electricity from gas, but you can also get electricity from the sun. You can't get gas from the sun.
It's coming in right now.
Yeah, coming in hot. Through the blinds, people, through the blinds.
Coming
right?
in hot.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. We're getting hot in here. Okay, so thank you, Douglas Dantes. We want questions like this. We want you to really like interact and be like, okay, what are the EV preppers thinking about this? If you're a prepper, are you actually thinking about implementing some batteries, some electricity to your prepper plans?
Yeah.
No.
Are you?
No.
Like,
Are you? What are you doing? You're
What
not
are
a
you
good
doing?
prepper if you're not doing that, right, Tessa?
At least think about it.
Tesla is all good.
Yeah, cool.
You're on your own. Yeah, yo. You're on your own.
Douglas Dantes is saying if it's a smaller population, there will be plenty of cars to siphon from.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but okay, again, it's offer and demand. It's always offer and demand.
someone already siphoned it. What's gonna happen then?
That is Mad Max.
That's
That's
Mad
Mad
Max.
Max,
Exactly.
oh, yeah.
That's the Mad Max version. So that's if really the EMPs work and like there's really no more electricity in that sense, then of course we're gonna go to the Mad Max version where we're all
Yeah.
gonna go for petroleum or we're all gonna get horses. I mean, one or the other, right? Yeah.
There was a ninja that made gas with the pig.
Oh.
What? Oh, well, because you can make, because there's a whole bunch of ways to make gas. You can make it from corn with ethanol, and then you can also make it from manure. Some types of manure you can extract some sort of gas. Again, it makes alcohol, so it makes ethanol. Another type of ethanol.
Yeah.
So any type of things that you actually like wine.
Yeah.
That makes alcohol is then burnable. It doesn't need to be petroleum or like gasoline per se or diesel. But winding is the easiest way. If you have like the machine to, of course, like
If you have a safe
transform that
place.
energy.
If you have a safe place to just wind it up.
You need a safe
You need
place.
a safe place. You don't want someone like pulling up behind you, like you're
While
like just
you're winding.
winding. You're vulnerable there. You're just winding away. And you're like,
Oh my-
so-
yeah.
yeah. You know that takes a minute, like a
And the
bit of time.
Tesla has like, the Tesla has all of that. You can lock the doors. You can put climate control for your dog,
Yeah, you
but
have
your
the
dog would be
bio-
you in that situation. So you would be
exactly.
great in your car. Nobody's gonna stick up on you in
No
your
one's-
car.
Yeah, no one's rolling up on you.
That's why Elon Musk invented the Cybertruck.
Ah!
It's bulletproof.
Yeah,
That's
the bull.
true.
He's a
Exactly.
billionaire, that guy.
And
He
you really
knows.
need
He's a
guns
prepper.
and ammo.
Oh yeah. So
yeah,
do you know
that's
who
what
the,
Max says. Yeah, go ahead, Tessa.
do you know who the most prepared prepper is on this planet?
People, okay, tell us who the most prepared prepper is on the planet. Who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? Tessa, who is it?
Elon Musk.
Okay, why is it Elon Musk though?
Like, come on, he's preparing before anyone's even thinking. He's preparing for all scenarios, and he's trying to get us to Mars.
That's what it's
Like he's trying to like,
if
okay,
the shit
something's
hits
gonna
the
happen.
fan,
Yeah,
I'm leaving for another planet.
yeah, he's preparing.
So you
for,
deal with EMP, you deal with Mad Max. I'm not even doing that. I'm just
all-
going to Mars.
I'm out of this world, literally. That's how prepared he is. He's like, I'm preparing to get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, not even like go like, oh, let's go north into some like bushes.
Yeah, into
Let's go to an
Canada
island.
to
Let's
save
go to an
ourselves.
island. No, we're not even an island. To the freaking moon. Or to Mars.
That's true. That's true. And
Yeah.
and like we said, the Cybertruck is bulletproof, people.
Yeah, you get
So-
some like crazies coming at
The
you.
biohazard thing.
And the biohazard thing with the HEAP, no,
HEPA?
yeah, the HEPA,
HEPA, yeah.
the HEPA is like system so that you can breathe clean air without any biohazard problem.
He's
It's-
thinking.
Yeah,
He's thinking of it all.
he is. He's the worst doomsday prepper ever.
Yeah.
And like he's giving you all the solutions. All you have to do is buy the Cybertruck. That's
Easy.
it.
Easy.
Yeah, super easy.
If
Mhm.
we're not at the Mars level,
Mm.
we need to run. I want a Cybertruck.
Well, yeah, to be able to run
Yeah.
to the
From people that want your energy.
Okay, so
Yep.
if like it all happens, yeah. So you take your
it all
Cybertruck to get to SpaceX, and then from SpaceX you take the shuttle to go to Mars. Super
Yeah.
easy. This is how it's gonna go
Yeah,
down.
because
This
that's,
is how it's gonna
that's like
go
a free
down.
pass. You don't even need to be on the list or anything. It's just like you have
No.
one. Oh, perfect.
You got the,
Just gonna
you got the
Yeah.
cool. People
Yeah.
shoot at you, and then you're
And
just
you're
like ta 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 ta. Yeah.
Bounce off of you. Bullets bouncing off. And you're just like, I'm going to Mars. Screw you. Yo. You're on your own.
Yeah, yeah. Yo,
Yeah,
you're on
just
your
like
own.
in the rear view mirror. You're just like, you know,
Oh my god.
suckers.
As you can see, Tesla has like a lot of
Yeah, I got a plan here.
she's
Maybe
good.
I'm a prepper. Like,
Yeah,
no one knows.
yeah. I think you're good.
Yeah,
I think you got it all figured out.
I'm always thinking. I'm always thinking.
I think if I stick with Tessa, I will survive.
Yeah, I'm pretty resourceful
gonna
too. I
be
think
good.
if we put both of our resources
Yeah.
together, we can really
Yeah.
we'll be a. I say we could survive a while
I think a while.
before we go to Mars.
Oh, definitely a while.
I trust you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you trust
Put
us,
money
right?
on it. Put
No,
money on
we're
it.
gonna we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been to things, and it's gonna just
Yeah.
get worse. We're just prepping for this.
Yeah.
Maybe this whole channel is just about prepping for Mars. I mean, this is kind
This
of
is
what
where
it's all
it
about.
changes. We're like, yeah, we're doing charging
Yeah.
charging station reviews. But
Well,
no.
what are we gonna do? There's gonna be a supercharger on Mars.
Yeah, there is. It's like
It's
gonna
not
be
gonna
like
be gasoline on Mars. It's gonna be something
massive
else. It's gonna be
one.
like, I don't know. Is Mars like closer to the sun? Maybe we'll have like more solar power, so more electricity.
yeah. Like,
Yes, makes sense,
no,
right?
you don't even need a shuttle. You just have your Cybertruck, and it just like goes to Mars. There's like program. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
just programs. Like there's a certain launch pad, and you have to. You just like go there. You just like put in the coordinates. It's like a secret coordinate, and then it like
Yeah, it's like an
radios
Easter
it.
egg. It's like an Easter egg in all of the
And it's like a
Cybertrucks.
secret code, but like it's a
Elon,
code.
if you haven't thought
Boop,
about
boop, boop,
this,
boop, boop.
we said it first.
Yeah.
We want some money off of
It's
this.
like
Okay,
ET
perfect.
phone home.
We want free pass on the
Yeah,
update.
and it
Yeah,
just,
we
like,
want a free pass.
and you just glide up there.
That update. We want that
Through
update.
the
Well, if
atmosphere.
he's already doing the special like filter for biohazard like air,
Mm-hmm.
well later on it's just gonna be so compressed that you're actually just gonna have to put like an actual rocket behind it, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be tough enough to go to space because right now it's bulletproof. Plus you can like breathe clean air. So we just need
Win-win.
depressurization. So we just need a pressure thing in there,
Yeah.
and possibly a rocket type of add-on.
And
Yeah,
we
just-
already send a Model S in space.
He did send a Model S in
Yeah.
space.
Told us the answer.
He
I'm gonna
did.
pray Elon Musk.
Yeah, we pray for Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's
Elon.
yeah.
He did. We're just like we're just learning this, people. Okay, what is your? Okay, let's not go there. One day this will be 2 girls, 1 electric spaceship.
Word.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way you're thinking.
This is good. Mars is further from the sun. Thank you, Douglas. Okay, perfect. So less solar power, more something else. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
Dude,
It will-
imagine some space outfits too.
Oh yeah, we would look awesome in space outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah, you need tight space outfit. Just a bit like Mars is the 4th planet. Oh, that's cool. Okay, great.
Sweet. It's ruled by Ares too.
Oh.
God of War. Or sorry.
That's why it's red, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fiery.
Cool. Cool. It's great.
That's
We're gonna
perfect.
make it tomorrow.
We're
we
gonna make it
are
tomorrow.
here on While You Wait, the
Yes.
podcast, where we talk about anything related to EVs. And we figured out that the best tool a doomsday prepper could have in their doomsday prep kit right now is a Tesla year 2016 and before. Why? Because you don't actually pay for the electricity. You can charge at every Tesla superchargers in Northern America and not pay for the electricity. All you're gonna need is probably to print a real physical map in case there's no more Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But if not, like, internet is available for free on those models as well, meaning that you will have access to all of that, and you're going to be able to plug in all of your electronics, and you could add on more battery packs in your actual Tesla. So it could become like hashtag van life for life, but hashtag bunker on wheels for life.
Yeah. Prepper for life. Yeah. Prepper. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. In a Cybertruck, that's different because like you will pay electricity, but the Cybertruck is bulletproof, which is a good incentive.
Yeah.
For those of you out there who are
that's
thinking
a huge,
doomsday.
That's a huge.
Especially,
That's a huge one,
especially in the
States.
US.
Yeah, I was gonna say just in the States. Yeah, literally.
Nice. Let's just do something weird with our hands. Okay,
Every
perfect.
time. Every time.
Yeah, it is.
We have a new handshakes every time.
Yeah. But in Canada, okay, there's still like guns and ammo and all that, because some people do have this mentality where if you can rule over people, well, of course you will get anything.
That's the
you
dark
want.
side of humanity too.
Yeah,
We're not
that
gonna get
is.
into it, but like it's bulletproof, so just in case. And also if you like run into something, you're better off.
Yeah, you're just better off.
You're driving away from
It's
a
bulletproof.
fleet, like a horde of zombies.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah,
just like,
that can
"Oh my God."
happen.
Yeah.
So
wanna be-
okay, the preppers are scared of one thing, and I think we went over this a little bit earlier. Like it's called like yellow zombies or something like that, but it's not really zombies. So it's like those people that are not prep that would be rushing to the preppers to actually like get their supplies and things like
Yeah,
that.
like they're not actually. They're like a bunch of people just coming at your let's say your bunker, your base camp, your just area, and they're like, I want this.
Yeah, but
just they're gonna
because they
take you
didn't
over.
prep, they didn't do
Yeah.
it. So that's why you need to kind of not just be a prepper. You need to know how to be a prepper that's actually prepared for other people kind of coming for you. This is very confusing and complicated. You're preparing to be prepared.
Prepped.
You're prepped.
You're prepped. You're ready.
Because because the thing is, it's not only about zombies. I mean, zombies are one thing, okay? We understand. But so far, I mean, we had COVID and we didn't have any zombies, which was a bit sad, quite frankly. I would have preferred that. But
Me too.
But in the scenario where we have like real humans who are not like disintegrated, however way,
Yeah.
well, they're still gonna maybe have some of the same characteristics as zombies, like group together and then try to survive in their monkey circle and go for food and things like that.
You know you were right, by the way.
What is
When
it
you
called?
said yellow zombie,
Is
it was golden zombie.
I was close, huh?
Yeah,
it's close.
So it's the anticipated large mixed horde of refugees and looters that will pour out of the metropolitan regions when the SHTF, coined in the survivalist context by James Wellesley Ross. So there's a whole book on this. Like there's books.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Okay, so what
is
would be what would be your favorite actual like doomsday / prep movie? Like tell us in the live comment section, because we need to know if we could actually remake this in an EV version.
Nice.
Yeah. So tell us in the live comment section right here, right now. We want, what is your best doomsday / survivalist movie? Okay, drop it in the comment section. Let's talk about this and let's see how we could make it go EV, because we need more EV movies about this. We need like EV is part of life now.
Yeah, I have one.
You have one?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tessa,
Yeah.
because people are still like thinking
28 days later.
Oh, okay.
EV version.
EV version. Yeah, so instead of just walking.
in his robe.
Yeah, no. He like gets out.
He takes a scooter, right? Like a Vespa
he gets
or
out.
something.
Is it the hospital robe? It's Cillian Murphy, right?
Yeah.
That's the one with Cillian Murphy, and he gets
But
out.
there's like 28 days, and there's 28 days later, and
there's 28 days. Yeah, 28 days later, and 28 or something weeks.
Yeah.
Something. Whichever one
you're
of
talking
Cillian
about
Murphy.
like the
main
Okay.
one, and like he's walking around. He's like, "What's going on?" He just has little EVs.
And he doesn't have a memory, right? He doesn't know what happened.
He was in a coma.
Yeah.
So he has no idea. So EV version of that.
So at least he would kind of wake up in his Tesla, which would be like 2016 and prior. So he would have like free electricity.
Yeah.
And he would have like internet. So it could be like, what happened? And then you would see, oh, zombie apocalypse, cool. Okay. So then where do I need to go?
Yeah. Where?
Oh, Escape from LA. That was a super good
Nice.
movie. I love that one.
The Last Man on Earth, EV style.
The Last Man on Earth, EV style.
Oh.
Okay. So, we have Child of Man, we have The Last Man on Earth, and Escape from LA, all EV style. Okay, I think most of them have guns, which is good.
Yeah.
Laser. Yeah, maybe laser.
EV guns. They're not vehicle, but like electric guns. Also, your gun.
Well, okay, that's another thing we
Lasers.
thought about. Like, if you're a doomsday prepper and you want to go away from everything that is
On holiday.
that would be cool if you want to go on
You
holiday.
want to get away from everything on
Like, in your doomsday prepper, you want to go on holiday.
You're like, I'm done with this for a little bit. Like, I need to go on holiday.
But yeah, you have your car, so you're good. Yeah, so you just go on a holiday.
You're in the forest, so you have to drive to the beach. You're like, this is better. This is better scenery here. You're just like, I just need to change the scenery sometimes, like for your mental health. Like you're just like, I've been in the woods, like deep in the woods. For
Too
a while.
long.
Yeah.
Too long.
Sorry, continue.
No, but it's cool. So yeah, you need to change. Well, with that change, since your actual car, like in your house, which is your car, is a battery pack, you can get a whole bunch of tasers. Yeah. And so you can have, instead of having guns, you can tase everybody. And maybe you can even have your car electrocute everybody that touches it, like an on and off switch.
Nice.
You know?
A setting.
Yeah, a setting.
Yeah.
You touch a stainless steel.
You touch the stainless steel, you bzz. You know, like
You get near.
Yeah, you get near, like an electric field, kind of.
Yeah.
But we're just talking like electrocuting people a bit like a taser gun.
And then when you're going out and you don't have, if you're going away from your vehicle, your Tesla, like you need to be prepared. So taser.
Yeah, you have the taser.
But like a
Plus,
cooler
the
version
car
of a
can
taser.
still do that so that nobody steals it.
Yeah.
You know,
If it's bulletproof,
if it's bulletproof, plus that.
You're laughing. You're laughing.
Yeah.
Like you're
So
laughing.
they shoot.
Yo-yo.
They shoot. Then at one point, they're gonna have no more bullets. So they're gonna come to the car. They're gonna touch it, and bam, your problem is gone.
Bam. Done.
Yeah.
It's like those like electric fly swatters.
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
with the like that look like a tennis racket.
Yeah, exactly. We have one right there.
Oh, the zapper.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
it's like one of those, but like a force field.
But
of
like
that.
your car is that.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense, I feel. Oh, DP says he would do Wally.
Oh.
Wally, but okay, so
Electric?
Wally's already kind of electric, right? No, he doesn't really. Maybe he's on a nuclear battery. That guy. Did he recharge? Did Wally recharge? I don't remember if he
I think
recharged.
he kept going.
He didn't really sleep.
No, I want to be him.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't make any CO2 or something.
yeah.
I think it's nuclear power.
We should
Maybe
rewatch that movie.
Wally's nuclear powered. I don't know what Eve is. Eve is she?
That is rechargeable.
I think Eve is rechargeable.
You know that.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, right.
Because, okay, they're all on the spaceship. Well, not all. I mean, Wally is like on the planet trying to find life, and then he finally finds a little bit of life. I'm not going to spoil everything for you people who didn't see it, but come on, it's an old movie. You need to watch it. And the thing is, well, it's kind of already technologically advanced because people are watching the internet and they're like watching like what would be kind of Facebook/YouTube. That was kind of what they were doing. Like the fat people in Wally. Yeah. They're all fat. All human race is fat. They're like drinking slushies and stuff like that, just fat. And they roll. You remember when they roll? They're like the ship tilts and then they just start rolling. They don't know how to walk anymore. And how to talk to each other.
Too many Slurpees.
Too many Slurpees, people. Don't let Slurpees do that to you. Wally was using solar power.
Oh, right. Yeah, he had his little little
things
little
on
bag,
his- yeah.
or little back thing. And he's like,
Yeah. Because like the sun,
Cute.
the sun seemed to be pretty high on this planet. Okay, great. So see,
Thank you.
Wally is a bit already that. Actually, Wally's already EV.
Yeah, what?
Like Wally was
Wally's way
was
ahead of his
doing
time.
it.
Wally, everyone should look up to Wally.
Yeah, everyone should look up to Wally. Wally was doing it, and he found life. And then he met the love of his life. But that's
Aw.
different. Yeah, that was super cute. Oh, that worked out fine for Wally.
Yeah, it was a happy ending,
It was a happy ending.
I think.
So these are things that we need to think about, people. Okay, so
Planet was Earth.
this planet was Earth. Yeah, well, exactly. But it was not recognizable. Just
Yeah,
like
it wasn't-
in the Planet of the Apes. You didn't recognize it.
Yeah.
Took you a while to
Same,
kind of
but
get it. Same but different. So that's a great thing. Now Max Power says it will take around 8 to 9 months, I think, to get to Mars, because Texas is a lot closer. I think
not
it
bad.
will not take us 9 months to get to
No, that's
actual
cool. It's like-
actual Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Elon's got new rocket.
Yeah, Elon's got new rockets, so
Cool.
you should get us there like fast. Elon, we're counting on you. We're counting on you. Now the thing is, why do preppers need to have EV in their doomsday prep list? Like, they need to update. Like, if you're prepping, it's because you want to be prepped for anything. And anything could be the end of gasoline. And now that we have this new technology, this new energy, this new power source, call it however you want, which is EV. And it is accessible to a lot of people. Now we have superchargers. And even on Tesla's website, they were like implementing other superchargers. And some of those superchargers, actually, when I was in Reunion Island, which is completely different, but like some of these parking lots had solar panels that were actually charging like the parking lot, so a bit more like self-sufficient. So maybe, just maybe, some of these Tesla superchargers or other company superchargers will be self-sufficient with either wind or with solar powers, meaning that even in the eventuality of a possible like doomsday type of scenario, well, some of these superchargers, if everything goes well, except for like maintenance and reparations and stuff like that, would still be able to run like off the grid, kind of. Yeah, which is interesting. What did you find?
Yeah, so on Wired, so it's just like there's like a whole controversy on like covering ugly parking lots with solar panels. Like, why not? Like, it's
It creates shades for the cars, which is great.
It's for us.
Yeah.
Shades for us, the humans, because like asphalt or all that stuff, it becomes really warm. And seriously, in Reunion,
photovoltaics. So I think that's what it is. Like, it's asphalt with photovoltaics. So it's like it brings renewable
Nice.
energy even closer to urban areas, right? So it's like,
plus you
it's
have all
using
that
that.
space, so why not use it like that? It makes so much sense. In Reunion Island, it was like 40 degrees Celsius.
hot.
And they had that, and seriously, it wasn't even for the solar panels, and it wasn't even for the energy. Just the fact that I would park my car there and walked under the solar panels to go inside, it was
shade.
amazing. I had shade.
And you were also just a part of energy.
Yeah,
were being
it was
energized.
nice. It was like a little, just a little
Like an
roof.
awning. Like,
A little
people
roof.
put awnings all the time, or like
Yeah,
covers.
on
And-
patios and
yeah,
things
patios,
like
but like but it's
Yeah.
nice to have a patio, like that kind of thing, but with solar panels. Like, what's
But
what's the difference? I understand in Europe.
that. It's a roof.
I understand, like in Italy, they have like old architecture and like different, so
It would
this is
break.
where like there's like backlash in Europe to like
Oh, okay.
put solar like technology and like old like historic sculptures, architecture, like just
Yeah.
buildings, just anything, right?
So we need to mix the old and new people. We need to
Yeah,
evolve.
eventually
that's,
we'll
that's
have
important.
to like maybe not like the Pantheon or anything, but like
Let's see what we can do about that.
But
If
maybe.
you're Greek, like tell us in the live comment section. We have Douglas Dauntless, who said it would be great if we went back to horses. I think some things will never die. Like radio, everybody thought radio would die when we had the event of television. And then people are saying television will die because of the event of like Netflix and everything. And it is true that some mediums and some medias are dying. And it's true that we don't use horses as much as we used to, for sure. But some people still use them. I'm sure like there's places where horses are still used more than cars. I'm not saying many places, but like even when I went to Egypt, they were still using camels for some things. I mean,
That's sweet.
It
Can we-
depends. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like camels they're also durable. Like
they are. Plus, they
they're-
can smell water and all that. Like,
they can, yeah, exactly. Actually, we should have a camel too.
oh, yeah.
For-
In
or
our
just
doomsday prep bag. Yeah. In case
A
like there's
Tesla
no more
and a
water.
camel just like runs beside us.
Yeah. I think that's great.
Smell water.
Go. For the smelling of water. So horses, yes, there's not that. Yeah, behind the Cybertruck we have a camel.
Yeah, we have like a little trap, like a little crate, you know, like a little air.
Oh, we're pulling it.
Pulling it.
We
We got torque and we just send it.
We just put the camel there. Yeah.
And it can store water too. In its humps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is perfect for us. This is perfect.
So we're thinking, this is how we're prepped.
Unless it happens like in the Matrix was always cloudy. Yeah, that's true. The Matrix was always cloudy. But there's other ways. So if it's always cloudy and there's water, there's always hydroelectricity. Like this is, we create dams and then we convert like the water with actual actual electricity. So that works very well. Like here we have BC Hydro, in Quebec they have Hydro-Québec. So that's what I know because those are two provinces in which I lived in. But it's possible. Like, okay, Resident Evil, that was very zombie apocalyptic. But Resident Evil, did kind of have like cars and they did go around. Plus, this was crazy. Like, these zombie movies are crazy. They cut everybody and they never get zombified unless they get eaten. And you're like, don't they get like some stuff in their mouth? Or their eyes? Like during COVID, we were like, don't touch people and don't get stuff.
It depends on what
don't
type of
touch your
zombie.
face.
It depends on what type of zombie, I think. So like sometimes like it's airborne. Like they always thought it was airborne, or like if you get bitten, or like even their blood on you. There's different types.
Yeah, so it's more like blood. It's not airborne.
Yeah, like if it gets blood.
Yeah, but they're like just chopping them. They got blood all over them, but no. It's only when they get bitten.
Yeah,
I'm like, there's a whole bunch of other ways the blood can get in your bloodstream. Like through your eyes, your nose, your ears,
all the
your mouth.
Orifices.
Yeah, through another like scar. Oh my god. Yeah. Tesla is the new Umbrella Corp. That's funny. Well, okay. Well, you can say whatever you want, but I mean, Tesla definitely has something. But don't worry, Elon Musk owns still a little bit of Tesla, but Elon Musk owns other things that are like not related. But he has a plan. He has a goal for the life. Yeah, relate to prepper.
He has goals.
Elon Musk is, like you said, Tessa,
the ultimate prepper. Like in the not in the universe maybe, but on this planet, the ultimate prepper.
Yeah, because he has Neuralink, which is like a brain cell implant.
Starlink.
Starlink, which is the internet all over. He's putting satellites everywhere, like with sort of SpaceX and Starlink together. He created Tesla, so electric vehicles that have like this biohazard stuff and that are bulletproof. And he created like a fire gun.
Yeah.
And PayPal to exchange money with other people. And he has X, which is an information platform. So more like a social media where you can exchange information about what's happening.
Yeah, it's like almost like maybe if no one has X in the future, like it's kind of like a code. That's the code. Like you can when all communications are down, the only way you can communicate is through X.
Whoa.
The last speech was talking about the end of the world.
Yes, that's true.
The last speech and multiple times.
Yeah, because in the last speech that we listened to, he was talking about like preserving human consciousness, and that's why he's going to Mars mostly to preserve human consciousness. But he was also talking about World War III and how he really needed to preserve it. So how it's very important to him. So he believes that something's gonna happen, and most rich people do, because there was this article that I read, and it said that a lot of very rich people like Bezos, Zuckerberg, and Elon Musk, yes, they do have like a huge bunker where they're gonna go, a bit like the president of the United States, in the event of doomsday, nuclear war.
In the event.
Well, because of course, if I had the money, why wouldn't I put a little bit on the side to do that? Like I have a pack sack. It's not great, but I mean,
better than most.
It goes towards my means, or the means and the time I have. Yeah, his pack sack is Mars. Elon Musk's pack sack is Mars. We got pack sack, Tessa.
We got Mars.
Now we got Mars.
We got pack sack. Actually,
now we got Mars.
I need to make a pack sack.
You need to make a pack sack, and we need Elon Musk to bring us to Mars, because we're willing, right? Yeah.
More than willing.
More than willing. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I'm Piper.
And I'm Tessa.
Oh, yeah. And you're listening to While You Wait, the podcast that keeps you entertained while you're waiting to charge your EV car while you're doing something else, like
waiting for grocery lines.
Waiting for grocery lines, because sometimes it takes a while, especially with those new like no cashier, and you're trying to figure out
and they keep the error
and your grapes. What's the code for the freaking grapes? That happens a lot.
Yes.
So while you're waiting, while you wait, make sure that you put your AirPods in, your headphones. Make sure that you charge them before. Because we want you to stay charged up.
Always stay charged.
And that you listen to our amazing podcast, which you can find anytime on our YouTube channel, which is now newly baptized or called, depending if you're an atheist or not.
It's been dipped in holy water.
Great. 2 girls, 1 electric car. Find us on Patreon with the same name and everywhere else. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you share this video with all of the Doomsday Preppers that you know, survivalists, or people you think could greatly benefit from having a little bit more electricity in their life. Thank you so much again, and we will see you in the next one, right?
Thank you. Absolutely.
Nice. This was awesome. Okay, so we got here. I mean, we had Max, we had Carl. Elon is trying to get back to his spaceship. I mean, that makes sense, but I think so far, he was like bombing himself.